In the darkness of the battle, the stream comes alive. Mid-table tactics going strong, taking the dive, raising hammers high, smashing through the lines. War cries and cheers, feeling the adrenaline rise. Streaming in chaos, the legendary clash from the front lines, straight to your screen. The blast with every roll of the dice. The tension builds. Warhammer warriors fighting for the thrills. Powerful armies clash, the deadly dance begins. Mid-table tactics, bringing chaos and wins. Tactical maneuver strategy at its core, conquering the tabletop, leaving none to ignore. Powerful armies clash, the deadly dance begins. Mid-table tactics, bringing chaos and wins. Tactical maneuver strategy at its core, conquering the tabletop, leaving none to ignore. In the darkness of the battle, the stream comes alive. Mid-table tactics going strong, taking the dive, raising hammers high, smashing through the lines. War cries and cheers, feeling the adrenaline rise. Streaming the chaos, the legendary clash from the front lines, straight to your screen. The blast with every roll of the dice. The tension builds. Warhammer warriors fighting for the thrills. In the darkness of the battle, the stream comes alive. Mid-table tactics going strong, taking the dive, raising hammers high, smashing through the lines. War cries and cheers, feeling the adrenaline rise. Streaming in chaos, the legendary clash from the front lines, straight to your screen. The blast with every roll of the dice. The tension builds. Warhammer warriors fighting for the thrills. Powerful armies clash, the deadly dance begins. Mid-table tactics, bringing chaos and wins. Tactical maneuver strategy at its core, conquering the tabletop, leaving none to ignore. Powerful armies clash, the deadly dance begins. Mid-table tactics, bringing chaos and wins. Tactical maneuver strategy at its core, conquering the tabletop, leaving none to ignore. In the darkness of the battle, the stream comes alive. Mid-table tactics going strong, taking the dive, raising hammers high, smashing through the lines. War cries and cheers, feeling the adrenaline rise. Streaming the chaos, the legendary clash from the front lines, straight to your screen. The blast with every roll of the dice. The tension builds. Warhammer warriors fighting for the thrills.
Hey everyone, welcome to Mid-Table Tactics Live, your casually competitive Warhammer 40k battle report. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a stream. Remember to spread the word, and let's see if we can hit our new goal of 3,600 subs by the end of April. Currently sitting at 3,567 subs and growing. You can check us out on X and Twitch for behind-the-scenes sneak peeks, hobby progress, and updates on upcoming games. And if you want to chat with us and other 40k enthusiasts, join our Discord server. Links to everything in the description below. Okay, guys, today we got ourselves Imperial Knights versus Ultramarines. We'll see if this +1 to wound Oath can get through all this chunky armor, because he's brought 5 big boys. So it'll be quite interesting. Denny is not going to Wet Coast, so this isn't his Wet Coast list, but I think this is probably Kyle's Wet Coast list. Sure is, he says in the background. So it'll be interesting. They're playing on game 3 from Wet Coast. So let's see how this goes. Before we begin, we just want to remind you that while we take Warhammer 40k seriously, we don't take ourselves seriously. So if you hear any foul language or questionable jokes, don't worry. It's all in good-natured fun, but viewer discretion is advised. Speaking of Wet Coast, like last I looked, it was like 155 people are signed up. They have a max of 200. It's the biggest tournament in the Pacific Northwest, not named Tacoma. QR code on the screen if you guys are interested for the BCP link. 3 golden tickets if you're into that. Highly recommend this one. And then we have our own tournament series, guys. May is sold out, but get on that waiting list, guys, because if you're on the waiting list and you don't make it in to be able to play, we'll send you an early access code to get in on the August. Hey, morning, Mike. Tabletop Live, guys, they do what I refuse to do, which is to take all my camera gear and put it in the chaos of a live tournament. I don't know why they do that. It's crazy. But they're the Wargamers Live of Canada. If you're into that content, check them out. It's really good. Okay, as you can see, the guys have deployed. And I'm going to turn on the mics. Oh, not yet. We got to go over what we're playing. Okay, they're on Layout 8. God, I can't wait for Layout 8 to go away. I play on Layout 8 way too much. I believe this is Mission N, which will get Game 3 from Wet Coast. And so it's the ritual. Hey, it's make your own objectives. And swift action is advance or fall back and still be able to action if you're battle line. There is no battle line in this game, so that rule will not matter. And we're playing, of course, on Crucible. There are 2 Crucibles on day 1 for Wet Coast. Okay, I'm going to turn on the mics. We'll start with Danny. Danny, you can go over your list.
Sure. All right. Knight Errant, Canis, Gallant, Knight Errant. Done. That's it. I got...
I missed it. Can you do it one more time?
Knight Errant, Canis, Gallant, Knight Errant.
Thank you. Okay, now a real army.
All right, so I got 2 units of scouts. Both have rocket launchers and assortment of small arms. They don't really matter. They're going to die pretty quick. I got a unit of 6 Blade Guard, led by a lieutenant with Honor Vehement. Makes them a little bit more fighty and hopefully be able to one-punch a knight. I got a Brutalis Dreadnought for all the mortal wound goodness that actually refuses to kill things in combat. I got Calgar with the Company Heroes. I got Bobby G. He's hoping to fist at least one of these knights before he dies and doesn't come back.
Next turn.
Yeah. Unit of 5 Infiltrators, 2 Gladiator Lancers, hoping to pop at least 2 knights, but we'll probably only pop 1 before they're absolutely destroyed. 2 units of 3 Bolter Inceptors, and a Hammer Strike Storm Speeder for just a bunch of Strength 9 shooting.
Yes. Also, just to clarify for the Carapace and the chest guns for the Knights, they're all Stubbers and they're all Iron Storm missile
Hey,
launchers.
Kyle, what's the Hammer Strike special rule if it hits?
It strips cover from one of the targets it shoots at.
Okay. Wasn't the +1 the wound against monsters and vehicles?
No, that is the Thunder Strike.
Something strike. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something. Okay.
But with all the nerfs to like -1 APs and stuff, stripping cover is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Stacks up pretty nicely.
Especially when a knight can almost always be in cover unless he's like right in your face.
Pretty much.
Okay, guys, this might be the sound warning here that Danny doesn't have to yell too loud. There is a mic right on your chest.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
Like let's not get too hasty here.
Awaken, O plasma generator, and pump thy blood of fire. Awaken, O cannons, O rockets, O blades and fists, and prepare to smite thy foe. Awaken, O iron shield, and muster thy bastion of light. Awaken, O throne mechanicum. The time for war has come.
That is Ultramarines going first.
Did
friends?
Ultramarines want to go first? That's the question. Any scout moves?
Probably. I don't know if the clock's not working.
Probably because
Oh, you got to turn it on.
Yep. Beautiful.
There you go. All right, scout moves. So you just cannot end
Within 9.
9 of my units.
You know what? I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm just gonna.
Just
I'll
gonna-
maybe just do a little shift.
Just a little wiggle.
Yeah. And
Fruit salad.
I'm gonna go up to 2 CP. My friend's gonna go up to 1.
I see how it is.
This is gonna be my token for Gilliman's CP within 12 inches of him.
Okay. This is Candace's for himself.
Beautiful. For Oath a Moment, we'll pick up the ones I can hit. I'll be Oath 1.
Okay.
And then on this objective will be my Oath 2.
Okay. Well, let's see
Um,
what cards you draw first.
Beautiful. Call the Horde and Cleanse,
Well, you can't do Cull, so draw a new one.
and recover assets.
Recover
Awesome.
assets and cleanse.
Cool. Cool.
All the war chores.
Yeah.
You can only cleanse one objective.
I don't even think I could reach that one right now.
That's fair.
But I can create.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because the ritual doesn't work that way anymore. You
Correct.
can't make your own objective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's a pretty awful draw.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's funny because both Kyle and I did the thing that you hate, Chris, where we said, here are your four first cards. We did that to each other, so.
Yeah. It's awful. I regret everything.
Yeah, you should. Anytime Danny does that to me, I just shuffle the deck in front of him and walk away.
Yeah.
Don't want to see me do it. You want to advance with anybody?
Nope.
Oh, interesting. Actions.
Yeah. I always say there's only 2 times I'll ever try recover assets: first turn and last turn.
Yep. And last turn, if like you're going second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad, like especially on this layout, because you can hide and make it very difficult to for him to stop.
You might want to tuck in that one guy because I can tow in here and see down the line there.
I might have to just do this.
You might have to. Or like hide in this building.
I got a little bit more movement this
You
way.
do. Adjust as you need. I just want you to know so that I can't just like blast you.
Can you see the lieutenant?
I can see the lieutenant.
Okay, then
if
I
I
have to
so want.
finish it this way. That should be.
There you go. Just
Okay.
rotate your pistol and you're good. 8 inches there. You're
Thank
good.
you.
No problem. I want to just walk up and go, what? It goes half a unit.
Everything in me wants to just like go for it. Do that so you can't see there.
Did you want to throw one of them in dev dock to advance the shoot?
No. Because if I do that, you're just gonna kill it right back. Because I can't kill with 1, I can kill with 2.
Mhm.
But because you don't think you can get within 12 of him there.
No. I'd be able to get line of sight. I just wouldn't be able to get within 12.
Beautiful. And then that being said, I'm going to create an objective.
Yep.
I'm going to recover.
Okay.
And recover.
Okay. We just lift that up for you.
Yeah, so it's
Also
just going to go
loving how your
right.
Company heroes are turning up, by the way.
Yeah, they're almost 100%. I just
So-
got some like like highlights and some
I-
trim and stuff.
The red capes mixed with the
Yeah.
great.
Surprisingly, like painting red. Don't like painting blue anymore.
That's fair.
Blood Angels coming soon.
Yeah.
I'm the
No
other way
kidding.
around. I'm starting to add blue to a whole bunch of my knights because I'm getting tired of red and black.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
Okay.
I am recovering, created an objective.
You don't want to wiggle your tanks forward at all in any way?
No, I'll leave that to you.
Okay.
Hey, Danny, do you have the
I am
Uppy Downy
discarding
Knight?
cleanse.
What's up?
Do you have the Uppy Downy Knight?
Nope. I don't have points for that.
Okay, moving on.
So you score, or you have recover up for 3, and you discard the cleanse.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw my first 2. Defend stronghold, can't do it the first round. Call the horde, can't do it against your army. Behind enemy lines, that's going to get shuffled back into the deck. Engage on all fronts. Mark for death.
I think when you do engage turn 1, you can redraw that one as well.
Nope, it's only if there are fewer than 3.
Okay.
So, yeah. Also, not a good draw for me, turn 1.
So I will pick both my tanks and my Brutalis.
3 out of the 4 cards you gave me, I had to shuffle or discard.
You did it to
I did
each other.
pretty poorly as well.
I know. It's a rough start, but you can be ahead by 3 points.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brutalis, 2 tanks. Yep, makes sense. I'll have 2 CP. I'm probably gonna discard redraw that, I'm thinking.
How many more bad ones can there be? You just went through like 3 of them.
No prisoners would be a good one right now, maybe. Probably a best case, worst scenario.
Yeah, I gotta spend a CP going down to 1. You're gonna be at 3 now.
I'm at 3, and I have a free within 12 of Gilman.
Okay. I'm gonna discard marked and draw a new one. No prisoners. We need to talk about it.
I willed it into existence.
Yes, you did.
Most
Who
orky
loaded
thing I've
this
done in a
deck?
while.
All right. So command phase, nothing. Moving phase, let's go. Killing shit. So if I toe onto here, can I see a? I don't know if I can see a scout from there. So I would just have to shove forward.
So my question is, if first
That's-
indirect, he's -1 to hit, and I can't smoke that and adjust that again, right?
No, because no matter what, base skill is 3. The worst I can hit on is 4s.
Yeah.
The only thing indirect is unmodified 1 to 3 always miss, but it doesn't affect that whole thing.
Correct. Okay.
So 4s are 4s. So getting to them might be a little bit tricky. Because I would have to pivot or go up. You are close enough that I can't see them. They're in a nice little cozy spot, actually.
Yeah, super intentional.
So
Gotta be good to be
think
lucky.
I'm just gonna need to blast these 5 guys back to the Stone Age. Now you do have him that can advance and charge. I think I'm okay with that. I'll have 2 CP in my next turn, so I can always just punch you back. He's sticking out, so that's something I can think about. The Gallant probably will end up
What's the damage on the strike profile?
8. Unless it's Canis, then it's 9.
Yeah. It was like I played a game the other day against 3 Lords of Skulls.
Oh yeah.
They're just like,
Yeah.
it just evaporates stuff.
What do
and
you
they're just-
do?
Yeah. Like, you just killed 3 Land Raiders with 1 swing.
Yep. Sounds about right. Okay, so first turn. Now, unfortunately with no prisoners, is that first turn I was thinking about just advancing and doing shit. But that's not going to be as easy to do. So let's plan this out. Canis Rex is likely going to be the one to push forward, unfortunately, to make this objective. He's going to have to. My little tokens, where did I put them? Over here. So I could do that. Step in the train and exist. Right range, you move 9 with Gilliman or 8?
8, but I can make him advance and charge.
Yeah, so up to 14. Maximum threat range of charging is 26. So I could put myself just within.
Make it so make him roll on an 11.
Pretty much. So I think I'm going to push Canis right up to there. Let's make sure he has line of sight to Gilliman is the main thing. So I'll have to move it for that. Yeah, so I'm going to push him over this way. Get line of sight to Gilliman. I don't know if I'll have range. I do have enough to... I just want to be within 24. So that it will end up being a 9-inch charge if you roll a max. I should be able to do with a pivot. There.
And of course,
Is that
Big
over your
Knights
base
can
there?
action and still shoot.
Yep. Sure is.
Okay. I'll be making an objective with him there. He can action and shoot.
He's blown up.
Oh, yeah, because he's in 3.
Yeah.
Never mind. That part won't matter as much then.
What secondary did you ditch? Spend for a ditch?
Oh, marked.
Marked.
Yeah.
You
I
got
got-
rid of marked.
And I have engaged in no briz. So probably end up just getting 1, maybe 2 this turn. In that case, I do not want to get within 24 of him because you have a lone up. I'm just going to get within 1 inch of the objective. Take it there. That just give us some options for next turn, just to march forward.
See, here I was thinking Bobby G was brave, but really he's just standing out there going, "You can't shoot me."
Yeah, basically, it's the come at me, bro.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Probably could have positioned this guy a little better as well. Oh well.
It's an 18-inch loan up.
12 inch.
Oh
He
wow.
just needs to be within 3 of a friend. I forgot about that until right.
Infantry friend.
Yes.
I used to think it was,
Everything.
yeah.
Unfortunately. That might have been me.
It might have
Or-
been me.
Yeah, double check. You might be rubbing against your shirt there.
Better?
Here. Yeah, let me fix that. Get to here. How's that?
Are we better?
Just watch with.
Oh, it's just that when he moves. If
Oh,
I
it
hear
might have been just like my beard just rubbing on it too.
Yeah, the shirt was rubbing on a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Like, that should hopefully have fixed that.
One of these days, I'll get the microphone right.
Maybe I just-
Yeah, one of these days you'll win a tournament too.
Oof.
Yo, that's too far.
Now you're pushing it there, Chris.
Same odds.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can move about there with the Gallant. Move 12 inches in straight line because he gets to move a little faster. He will not have to take a battle shock test.
I think everybody's best chance for a GT win will be the MTT coming up. Because a lot of the Sharks are going to try to get golden tickets in Kelowna.
Oh yeah. You think is there a lot of people not signed up?
On ours? We're full.
You know, I mean like the Sharks.
I think they have 42 but
no
they have capacity for
prisoners.
80.
Might
Yeah.
have to hold off and we'll discard engage. What's here?
Sorry.
It's all good. Yeah. I'm just debating if I want to advance him. I won't be able to do any indirect, and I'll probably end up tossing everything except tossing engage and keeping no prisoners this turn, and just staging. Can't make that objective. He can rotate for free, that's fine. 2 CP. Yeah, this might just be a staging thing. I can advance this Gallant. He needs to get further up the board. Oh, box. In the box. 2 extra inches. Don't mind, I'm going to wiggle him a little more this way instead of the 14. He's basically, instead of going there, he's just going to go over here. With the movement he would have had. He still has, here we go. This errant is going to advance. They just need to go. 5, he's going up to 15. Let's do this sequentially. He's probably going to have to pivot at some point here. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I mean, going through a building and battle shocking wouldn't be terrible.
9 to there. He might be able to get around that as well. So that would be 9. I have another 6. Even if he does battle shock, I'm okay with that. If I pivot, that wouldn't quite work. Yeah, so he's not going to pivot. So 9 to where that base is, and then another 6 to there. I would have to go over the building. Do I battle shock for the fun of it? I don't battle shock. Nice and neat.
Can you roll 2 dice for battle shock?
Nope. Their battle shock is weird. Whenever I go through terrain, I roll a dice on a 1 I'm battle shocked.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I said, let's have this errant. Probably just advance. I'm just gonna get up the board. I mean, I could just move and shoot, then shove myself out so that if you want to hit me, I have some fun charge opportunities later. Kill the 1 unit for no prisoners. It only gets me 2 points, but it would be funny. It would be pretty funny.
You have to get the here to do it.
Yeah, so the front of my base needs to be at least to this point. And up here to get line of sight. Need to be up there. Let me grab some widgets so I can just leave it and use measure tape for other things. Range. Touch your base. And then another 2. 24. So this guy pivots and turns sideways a little bit. It does leave an option. Move 6 or 8?
8.
Okay, so you would be able to move up, potentially charge. I couldn't overwatch. It's kind of funny. But you would have to throw a bunch of stuff forward.
I like how you use 2 10s instead of like 2 12s.
I probably could have grabbed 2 12s. I used a 12 and a 10 and a whole bunch of fun stuff, but that would require a pivot there. This is actually an interesting challenge running with layout 8 with this detached list here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it the traffic jam for vehicles.
Yep.
Because there's very awkward with the positioning, and I did double check with mine and sent him a picture. This is how it will be laid out
Like this?
for West Coast. Yep.
Yeah. And we just.
It does make placing big models a little awkward with the little right angle walls, especially the ones up in the bottom Kyle's right hand side. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, no, on your right hand side. Yeah, over that area with the way those 2 walls are so close together.
Yeah.
by the 5x10 and the 6x12?
So I'm just deciding if it's worth risking shoving an errant forward to kill 5 scouts, and then have you shove forward to try and kill me. I do have access to fight on death, which is funny. But you do have some shooting options and other things. It would give me no prisoners for 2. The other option is I keep it, and if you stick your neck out, then I try to go for a 5 with no priz. Yeah, 'cause I feel like killing stuff is my best bet. Gauge is getting tossed no matter what.
And Gauge is just getting tossed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not getting engaged. Not with this terrain here. Not without having a little friend or ally to help with that. Sorry for taking a minute to think here. I'm just deciding how much I want to potentially throw out. We would 6. We do
Well, every
a
piece he
assault.
loses is 1/5 of his army.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
So-
Don't worry. I'll be fast.
Yes. So just blow this for a second. This guy's going to move 2 inches in this direction. Decided I think I'm just going to take the 2 and no priz and force you to come out. Because make this fast and fun. Move 2. I'm going to pivot on the spot. So I've used 4. I have up to 6 left. I should have enough to get my base within that 24 requirement. Over there. And line of sight.
Yeah, just grab a 6-inch widget. Oh, yeah, you're good.
Yep, more than enough. I'm literally
More than
just
enough,
going to toe into there. Pivot if need be. Get line of sight on them. And be comfy there. Then, this friend over here is just going to shuffle over. Probably pivot. He's going to pivot. And shuffle up to 8 inches. So up to there. Just to be by his friend. All right. Oh, that's for your oath thing. I'm going to start shooting with my 2 models I can shoot. That have line of sight. Let's start with the guy that is within 24 of your scouts. Thermal cannon. You are the closest eligible target. So I get...
Yes, because you can see him, but you're not in range.
Correct. So 2d3 shots. 4 shots into them. +1 for blast. 5 shots. I have a reroll hit and a reroll wound from lay low. 5 hits. These are winning on 2s. That's 5 at -4. And that'll be it for my turn. I'll score no priz and discard engage. So I will be on 3 CP in your turn. So go from 1 to 3.
I'm going to go up to 5 CP.
Any uppy downy?
No. I might need this.
Okay, and then I can hit the next turn.
Yeah.
All right. Man, 5 CP. I was a demon player. I just dream of that.
Right? Like, what could you do? I draw extend battle lines and defend.
You have extend and you have defend.
Yeah, so I just got to play the game.
Yeah.
And you recover assets goes off for 3.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Oath 1,
Oh, interesting.
Oath 2.
So that's a second oath target.
Yeah.
You have to kill one, and then you get the oath target on the other one.
Yeah. Yeah. So I am going to activate Devastator Doctrine.
Advance and shoot.
Advance and shoot.
Okay.
I will use Gilliman's free ability.
Okay.
Give him advance ability.
Okay. So he's going to assault doctor.
Yes. So we will start advancing stuff.
Okay. I'm curious why you put the first one as a gallant.
My thought was that I was going to be able to thread the needle there, and I realized I can't.
Do you want to adjust that because it's still your command phase?
Because I think because you're not touching that terrain piece,
Nope.
right?
I'm
Okay,
not.
yeah, I do want to just order my oath.
Yep. So swap it around.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and I look because like from here I can like it looks like it's like a good line,
Yeah.
but then you look this way and you're like, oh fuck, actually,
this shit's in the way.
yeah. So this guy will advance.
Okay.
He's moving 11.
Really pedal to the metal there.
I think I need another inch there. Oh, you're tagging the terrain, so I don't need to.
Yeah, for this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him.
Yeah, so we'll do this. The second one will also advance. I think, because I just got to go right through. I just got to make it here. Okay. Yep.
Because
Shits and giggles, I'll just advance them.
There you go. Up to 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when you have advanced and shoot army
Yeah,
wide.
and then
right?
I can
So-
see him.
Yeah, you just gotta be either. Yeah, hold on, train.
If-
You're good.
Yeah, I was just saying you can almost go a little bit far. No, you can't draw that line, can he? No, you can't.
Yeah, I'm okay right there.
Yeah, good either way.
Yeah, just I can see him. That's all I need.
Moves 8.
Man, that's gonna be one real dead night.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
hopefully. My blade guard are going to advance.
Yep. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the box.
2. Going 8. There you go.
So 8 gets me right out in the open where you can shoot them, but I think you're gonna have other targets.
It's
Correct.
like show one, show all, right?
Yeah. Basically, just doing that. Calgar's unit is just gonna spread out so they can create another objective.
Basically make it 12 of this.
Yeah.
6 away. 12 and 6. Should probably burn there.
Yeah.
There's a 12.
Just
Right. Use a 6.
yeah.
Yep. Should be good there.
Put it right. Gilman's going to advance.
Where's he going?
Not very far.
Only 10. Do you want to re-roll that?
What number are you looking for?
I would need at least like
Anything more than a 2.
yeah.
Because right now, if you get a max...
If I get a 4, it puts me at a 9-inch charge, so I'm not going to bother.
Okay, we're good. So going...
Yeah. So
Hey,
even a
Bob
double
Barker
that.
it.
But
Where does he want? Does he want to hide behind the wall there? Does he want
I
to...
know,
He's
he
got
really
5
wants to
CP.
hide. I know, but I like when I use it, I'm going to use all of it.
Yeah.
Try something cheeky here.
And primary, you score 5.
Correct.
Yeah. Do not want to be in the center. Oh, hello. If only I could Overwatch. But alas, I cannot.
Why not? Oh, Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Did you know I have a 2 CP strat to get +1 to wound against a vehicle or monster?
I mean, that thing's going to be evaporated.
Yes, but I have it. I've never used it. Ooh. Okay. Pop it up, say hello. Ah, kind of move block.
Kind of.
The big guy does have a 12-inch move, so I am able to go out to there.
Yep. It's more about the shoot.
That's fair.
That being said, I'm shooting.
Yes. Shooting phase.
We will start off with Gladiator Lancer number 1.
Into this guy.
Yes.
I'll rotate for a CP because I feel that's worth it. So
Okay.
I'm down to 2 CP and you are at 4?
Yeah.
No, you're at 5 because you haven't spent any CP yet.
2 big shots. Both a moment. Both hit. When you on 2s, 2 AP4s.
Pass 1, fail 1. D6 plus 6.
That is going to be 8 damage.
8 damage. D3 plus D6 or D3 plus
D6 plus 3.
3. 8. 8 feeling pains. Feel 7 of that. Down to 15.
Can I borrow your tape measure?
Yes, you may.
I don't know what I'm...
It is currently our tape measure,
Yes.
comrade.
Team. So I am only in range of stubbers for the rest of the weapons, so
Okay.
just 3 stubber shots. Both a moment. When are you on 5? Thank you. 1 AP0.
I failed.
1 damage.
I feel
Haha.
it.
And I got those 8 through anyways. This tank is going to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
2 big shots. Oh, at the moment. One hit.
2s. That feels worth a CP. 2 CP. You might have a charge here. I have 14 wounds. What's the charge distance? You did not advance. That would be a 9. You could bomb.
I've got the CP for the reroll.
+3. D6 +3. I would go down to 1 CP. Put on my time for a second while I think about this. Got the 1 CP afterwards, so I wouldn't be able to fight on death. You wouldn't kill me with this. You could kill me with that. What else do you have to shoot at him?
Meltas. And then I can swing this stuff into it.
You can swing that stuff too. Yeah. 1 fail. 9-inch charge. So he wants to be heroic. Could be kind of funny. Yeah, I'll CP reroll that. Down to 1. Out of the box. Out of the box.
In the box.
Out of the box. Out of the box. Swear to God. Fail still.
Okay.
You deserve that for all those out of the boxes.
Yeah, I did.
Just so you know.
Another 8 damage.
Another 8
See
damage.
how good Kyle is at rolling?
Feel of pains. Feel 6. Down to 8.
Stubbers. I'll hit. Winning you on 5s. I will use one of my ruin rerolls. Nothing. Okay. Brutalis. Everything into the same knight.
Makes sense.
Meltas.
Both hit.
Winning you on 4s. Twin linked. 2 AP 4s.
4 ups. Fail both. Uh-oh.
That will be 9.
Outside him up the range. 9 feeling pains. Fail. He dies exactly. Okay. Does he explode? He does.
6-inch, I'm hoping.
Yep. So
Okay.
Hits my own guy. The other guy will take 2 mortal wounds. And he feels 1 of it. Down to 21.
Well, now you don't have to worry about that charge.
Exactly.
Now we're going to start off with this guy into this guy.
Okay.
Everything. He is now my Oath of Moment target.
Yep.
So 3 Melta shots. Oath of Moment. 2 hits. Winning you on 4s. 1 AP 4.
5 up. Fail it.
No cover on that model anymore.
Yep.
That is 3 damage.
I failed 2 of it.
Storm missiles or somewhat. Oath of Moment. Winning on 4s. 2 AP 3s.
2 AP 3s. Pass both.
These are going to be AP 1 shots. On 4s. 1 AP 1.
Pass that. Good. No cover.
I'm going to spend 1 CP on this squad.
Okay.
So I'm down to 4.
Okay.
They're going to be AP 2 ignores cover. Not that it matters.
Okay.
So Storm of Fire. So bolters. Both a moment. We're going to fish for some 6s.
Fishing for 6s.
He needs that sweet, sweet sustained.
Ooh.
Drop 4, but 2 back in. Strength 5, plus 1 wound, so 1 5.
Twin linked. 2 so far.
Just 2 AP 2.
5 ups. Fail both.
2 damage each.
4 damage. Feel a pain. Out of the box.
Ooh, that's a...
Feel 1.
That's not great.
Down to 20.
Next set of bolters, we'll do the same.
But these are AP 1 ignores cover, so
correct.
4s.
There we go.
2 sustain 2.
Yeah, so all hit, plus 4. Winning you on 5s.
5s, reroll.
I hit 6 6s yesterday.
Oh my god.
I was like, I was playing
That's
good.
better. Remove the 5 successes so far. That's
then-
another 4. So
That's
9 4
Eh.
fail 3 for 6 damage. Take 6 Philippines. Take 6 damage. I'm at 14.
That went slightly worse than I expected.
Man, that oath makes you expect a lot then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
You like them better than the Plasma Bros, eh? Because they don't kill themselves?
Yeah, because I kill more of my plasma bros than anyone else does. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
I have no valuable charges.
You got extend for 5, and you
Yeah.
have defend for 3.
Yeah.
On to my turn. So I have no up down, so I should draw my secondaries. Establish locust. Defend stronghold. I gotta touch my home objective, unfortunately. I'll have 2 CP during this turn. You're gonna have 5 during mine. So much goddamn CP. I have no battle shock test I have to make, so I'm good there. I have 2 CP. So
What do you have to? I thought you.
Yeah.
Right.
I was at 3. Rotate
Ion
it,
shields, and then
add
reroll.
1, and then go up to 2 in your turn.
Yep.
So here's the question. Do I spend a CP on Shoulder the Burden?
Hey, Danny, got a
Yep.
question for you.
What's up?
Mike goes, ask Danny, should I run 2 tanks or 6 bikes, 3x2 or 3x2 or 3x2 or 3x2 or Canis with his 3 play champ list?
What detachment are you running? If it's Lions, run the bikes, in my opinion.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess the bikes with +1 to wound would be nice.
Actually, my favorite thing right now is 2 bikes with the captain. That detachment. That unit is annoying. Especially if they can kill something in melee, they can just zip away 12 inches afterwards. They can do that a second time during the game. So my thoughts right now, I could spend a CP, 2 CP actually, so I would be out. But I could give one of my 2 Wounded Big Knights +1 to a whole bunch of stats, including toughness, armor save, and movement. Which would let me shove one up. Now that guy's gonna come up and say hello regardless. So it's this guy. He can pop up and say hello there. Get within 12. He can probably say here and say hello there. Defend might be a dead draw this turn, funny enough. Because I don't have sticky and yeah.
That's kind of silly.
I think I'm just gonna kill shit this turn. I mean, I could have Canis just move and shoot. Which I might have him do that. Remove that, hold home objective. Not gonna get established this turn, so that'll be a CP. But I think at this point my best bet is just to murder. Funny in this.
You got defended what?
I got defend and establish locus. I'm gonna go to my move phase. I am not gonna pivot. I'm actually gonna go around here with this building. Let me use a widget. I have to do this sequentially because of the way dice works. Woo! So my first up 8 inches. I should make it 7. Toward that side of the dice there. So let me just make sure the back follows. Move this for a second. So he'll end up going over here with his first 7 inches of movement. Let me make sure the back of this follows the exact same. Here we go. I've got another 3 inches of movement. I'm basically gonna wiggle up as far forward as I can here.
Yeah, those little walls really annoying.
Yeah, they are. It is what it is. So intention is to not pivot, and I'm gonna end right there, touching the terrain.
Do all the knights have Philippines?
Yeah,
Ugh.
my detachment is all models that are Imperial Knights in my detachment have.
And if he kills G-Man, it gets better.
Yes, but I have to kill you and not have you stand back up. So has some risks and gambles to it.
I mean, Gilman counts as dead if you kill him once.
No.
He gets back up.
No, he has to be dead in my command phase.
Gotcha.
Yes, that is the tricky part. I had a there it is, because this one is going to matter. I've got to make a gamble here.
Does it make it?
Oh yeah, I've got a 12-inch move. I'm just seeing how far forward that way I can go. So the first
Yeah, it's
10
staying outside of
inches-
engagement as well.
Yep. Well, I need to end the move outside of engagement range because I ignore him for the purpose of my actual movement.
Oh,
itself.
yeah, because a heavy walker.
Yeah. So it's just the position to the end of the template or the base. So that's the first 10 inches.
I am going to spend a CP in reactive move.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that for any unit?
Infantry unit.
Okay, that's fine. And then move another 2 inches. So let's have it go. Let's put down some dice. Two inches to there. 2 inches to there. It's fine, because either I'm charging your tank and shooting your guy.
I might Overwatch that.
Yeah, it's fair.
It'd be hilarious to kill a knight in Overwatch.
It would be. It
So
does have 14.
first thing I'm going to do is a reactive move with Inceptors.
Yep.
That's a CP, I take it?
Yep. They're going to move 4.
Okay. Let me just move the terrain back there.
Yeah.
So that's squad tactics, I take it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you only play one army. I always expect you to know your stratagems.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I always forget the names of them because I just like, yeah, this is what it does. Because a lot of times they're like, okay, what does that strat do? And that's all the people care about.
Yep.
Have
So
you
that's
started
that.
painting your custodes yet?
No, I'm humming and hawing on scheme. I might just do Solar Watch, but I'm trying to figure out a way to do that.
Do you want to do that strat for free with your character?
I have so much CP. I will Overwatch for free though.
There you go. What are you gonna Overwatch with?
No, more shots.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But I still think I have Oath on. I think I actually bumped that over. Moved it.
Yeah, it's there.
Still had second Oath.
Yeah,
So
9
9
shots.
sixes.
2 shots.
3 sixes so far. One more 6. So 12 hits.
Yes. And then what do you want 5s?
Yep. 1 wound, but twin linked.
Twin
Pull out
link,
the dice box
baby.
for you.
All the rolls.
There we go. Much better.
5, 6.
Six.
AP1.
6 AP1. 6 4-ups. Fail 2.
4 damage.
Feeling the pain. Feel 4. I'm at 10. Yep. Not enough to bracket me, but enough to be annoying. So, my other movement, now that he's moved there.
So I'm at 4 CP and I've used my free.
Yep. This guy's going to move up to 10. I just need to get within 8 of your hull here. So let me just adjust this a little bit. I need to move this terrain yet again.
Silly goose.
That's why we like templates and removable terrain.
To your hull, correct? Or is it any part of the model we're measuring?
Hull.
Hall.
If the model is bigger than the base, it's hull.
So turn sideways, move up to 8. That could work. So we're just shuffling all our terrain around here, but this is going to matter for where I move. Kind of want to deal with that. Or be able to deal with that. Now, charging makes it tricky. I want to shoot that off. They are technically visible from over there, so that's an option too. Canis could also pop over and say hello. So let's prioritize doing this. So I'm going to move up to 8. And then pivot. Just so that I am within 12. I will adjust my move as I need to, which is going to be further back this way.
And more.
Just pivot there.
I mean, this. Have you added more stuff to this train set, Chris? You got like little tokens on it now.
Oh yeah, that little decoration.
Oh, yeah.
been a while since-
I did it to all the MTT train, too. I'll show you when we're done.
Going there. He is within 12 of the tank there, and he can see because of his missile pod on top. Yep. Funny little thing is that the Carpus weapons increase my height for line of sight.
Modeling for advantage.
Actually, I'm modding according to rules. If I don't have it there, it's modeling for advantage still because I can hide better.
No, Kyle, it's modeling for advantage when he takes his battle cannon and he holds it above his head.
Yeah.
Like a
This
flag.
is my gun. This gun is good.
It'd be really cool if like you had Canis just like power pose.
Pretty much. Let's see. So up to 3, I could pivot, touch the terrain, C, and then consolidate onto there. If I charge you there,
These are so cool.
they are. And we move. This was.
Slide it over.
Yes. Thank you.
No, flip it.
Other way.
Yeah.
Okay. Got bumped over.
You got bumped over. You mean you just blatantly moved it?
Just walk through it with my knights.
Yeah.
Canis is going to do some funky movement. So I'm going to move this other way for temporary.
And you're gonna do what I did over there.
Not quite. He's going to be doing something funky where he's going to turn sideways, walk over and touch on the train here to see them, if possible. And then either make an objective or charge. Because I might just charge and bump that. And then, depending on where that ends, consolidate back into this objective. He might be the one making the other objective since he's shooting. I don't know if he's going to charge. We'll see. So, let's do some fancy movement here.
I foresee about 900 points of Space Marines going up in dust.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. So if I want to move up to 8 and then pivot.
240.
Yeah, I should be able to end touching the train on this corner here to see through with the 8 inch movement and end closer to this thing. As much as I love pivoting, could have been so much easier. So it's just going to pivot on spot here for now. Yeah, it's going to have to be the way I go. Then he's going to move up to 8, touching the back end here. On the lip of the train there.
God, that's so silly.
I know. Oh, sorry. He's got within 24 of those jump pack dudes. Should be. This is a lesson in movement for big knights.
Yeah.
Line of sight. I do not have full line of sight on the one guy that is touching the terrain. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, no, I don't, because the obscuring in front of him. So he's the one that will have cover.
Who?
This one guy here, I
Yeah.
cannot fully see him because of terrain, so
Got it.
he will have cover.
Gotcha.
Against Canis. He moved there, moved there, moved there, moved there. Let's start shooting. I can shoot an action either way. That part does not matter. Can I shoot and then declare an action is what I was trying to remember.
Chris?
Because it's got weird wording on this from what I remember.
I have no freaking clue, man.
You know what? I'm going to assume I have to declare the action first, just to make it easier, because I know I can declare an action and then still be eligible to shoot. I'm not going to bother being too fancy about it.
Okay.
Let's get the easier shooting out of the way. Because 12 inch from center. That would put the center there, would be within 1 inch. I'm okay with that. Probably shoot stubbers into them, try to remove that. Melta.
If anyone in chat knows the answer to that, that would be interesting to know.
Because if I charge here, 6 inch base with 3 inch consolidate. Got a 6 inch base. Is a 3 inch consolidate get me within 3? Would not. He's annoying. But I might have to leave him for now. Or I just say screw it for scoring this turn and just punch you. I'm just going to punch you. I'm not going to bother making an objective this turn. Canis is going to shoot high intensity to these guys and multi-laser as well, just in case.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Multi-laser into this, high intensity into the 3 jump pack guys in front of the gallant. Yep. Start the high intensity into the 3 jump pack guys. 3 shots. Yep. 3 shots hitting on 2s with a free reroll. 3 hits plus 1 sustained for 4 hits. These are 2s to wounds. 4 wounds. I have not used any rerolls. These are -3. You probably want to do 2 of them without cover, or do you want to put them one at a time into the guy in cover?
We'll do the one guy. So we're looking for a 5. Nope.
So
and then 6s. They're dead.
They are gone. And then the multi-laser with reroll still into your little land speeder here.
Yep.
Use a reroll hit roll here. 3 extra hits. The strength 6 with your toughness 7 or higher, so 5s.
Yep.
Use a reroll wound roll here. That's cocked.
Try that again.
2 wounds, make 2 saves.
AP.
IP 0.
Fail 1.
Take 1 damage.
He's down to 9.
Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly the damage profile for my strike.
Just 1.
Just the 1 damage he is. Okay. That was totally intentional.
Yeah.
This errant here that is within 12, he's going to put his thermal cannon into your tank and everything else into these guys here. Actually, he has no one within 3, correct?
Yeah. Can he see him?
Indirect from the.
Oh, yeah.
So, thermal cannon, Iron Storm.
Can he see the tank?
This guy?
Oh, I thought you were talking about that tank.
No,
Oh,
this
yeah. Okay. I will pop smoke.
Okay, so I'll be hitting you on 4s. Thermal cannon, Iron Storm, and then Stubbers.
I'm down to 3 CP.
Stubbers into the tank as well.
Okay.
Not close to eligible target, that's fine. Start with the thermal cannon. How many shots? 3 shots. These are hitting on 4s now, because you're not close to eligible target.
Mhm.
Reroll a hit roll with lay low. That would be 1 hit. I have 2 CP. That still works. I'm going to CP reroll one of these, I think, because you have how many wounds total?
12.
Okay, yeah, CP reroll. Nope, does not hit. So I'm down to 1 CP, was it?
Yep, you're down to 1.
Strength 12, so 3s. Reroll, lay low. That is unfortunate. Iron Storm into Gilliman. D6 plus 1 for 6 shots. These are hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
D6 plus 1 because it's native profile. 4 hits. Strength 5. Or toughness 9 or 8.
Tough 9.
No wounds there. And then Stubbers into the tank as well. I'm with an 18.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. 3 hits. No wounds. That's unfortunate.
I got off very lucky there.
Yes.
That was a clutch.
Gallant is going to put everything into him.
So just rockets and stubbers.
Yep. So let's do the Stubbers first. Because they have AP 1. Reroll a hit roll with lay low. Not bracketed, so 4 hits. Reroll a wound roll with lay low. Strength, toughness 8.
Tough 9.
Tough 9. 2 wounds, AP 1. Good. Okay. Iron Storm. 5 plus 1 innately, so 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Strength 5, so 5s. Yep. No rerolls. Nothing. Let's do this errant here. Whoop. Thermal Cannon.
Yep.
Then let's do Iron Storm. And then I'm about to just put Stubbers into these Blade Guards to try and remove some of them.
Yep.
So Thermal Cannon first into the Dreadnought. 3 shots. Not rolling amazingly on 2d3. You are the closest eligible target, I believe.
Your touching train, the scouts might be equal to that.
Let's take a look. Do a 4-inch widget. Within 5. Might be outside of 5.
Okay. Then it is the dreadnought.
Yeah, the Dreadnought is the closest eligible.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 shots hitting on 2s. Up your arm.
Hold. These are AP 4s.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not in cover. Okay, yeah, there's no point. If I was in, ooh,
All hit. Hitting on 2s because closest eligible target.
Got it.
Wounding on 3s. Reroll a wound roll with lay low. Still have a hit reroll. 2 wounds at -4.
Looking for 6s. Oh, I rolled 1.
D6 plus 6 for 9.
I down to 3 wounds.
Then Stubber into the Blade Guard. I still have a hit reroll. I'm not going to use that here. 5 hits. Wounding on 4s with the Iron Storm Stubber. 3 wounds at AP 1. You guys do have guys in cover, though.
Yeah, 3.
Yep. Good.
Hey,
Iron
Danny,
Storm into Gilliman.
your thermal cannon is about as depressing as my thermal cannon.
Yeah, I haven't been rolling very good either, so...
Well, I feel like thermal cannons are probably
hit
like the
roll.
most swingy weapon. Either it kills everything or kills
Does nothing.
nothing.
So that's my shooting phase, unfortunately. Charge. So... I have
so lightly
1 CP. 10 wounds in the Gallant.
You have only 1 CP right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, because he re-rolled one of his Melta shots.
yeah. And did not pay off, unfortunately. Because I didn't even wound in the first place, even with
That,
the reroll.
the clutch,
Man, when
the clutch smoke was what did it.
Mm-hmm.
wow,
that made a big
all I
difference.
have to say is when the knights shoot like that and kill like 1 unit of Inceptors, it's not looking too good.
Yeah,
Gotta do it with your fist.
I was pretty puckered up there for a second.
This is a fun list and no one runs this at events.
Yeah,
Regardless, I'm going to charge.
yeah. It's very swingy and it's not depending on your opponent. It's whether the meltas work.
That's okay, though. Gallant. You have a 4-pin roll in melee?
Yep.
A 5-inch charge.
I have enough CP to fight on death. and
I
interrupt.
don't care.
Okay.
I want to kill you and then have you have to roll.
Okay.
I'm going to gamble a 5-inch charge. That's a 9.
Wow, you went to G-Man, not the Lancer. I thought maybe the Lancer was the bigger threat.
Nah.
G-Man in combat because he doesn't get invulns in combat.
Correct.
So G-Man is the bigger threat.
Yep. And if I kill his warlord and he doesn't stand back up in my next turn, I get a 5 of Fail Pain.
Yeah.
Yep. Just going to try and see if I can charge. It's going to be difficult because I have to end over like
Yeah,
here
I
and
think
pivot.
it's like a 4-inch, but you probably got to roll a 6 or 7.
That was not my dice, but I rolled a 3. So I failed.
Okay.
I wanted to tank shot Gilliman.
Yeah,
that
makes
okay?
sense. Yeah, 100%.
12 dice. Your dice are over here.
Yeah, stop stealing my dice, man.
Stop putting your dice over here. Looking for 5s into Gilliman.
Yeah.
3 mortal wounds.
He is down to 7.
That is enough.
It's the get back up roll, 3+.
Yeah.
This Eric.
Mine will be 7.
This errant is going to try and charge those 3 jump back boys. I have to go. Let me do this.
You're gonna go that way.
You have to go 2 inches, probably 2 inches up to there to clear it, and then I can head straight towards you.
So an 8.
Looks like a 7. So
Okay.
2 and then 5, and that would get me within an inch.
Gotcha.
So 7 out of the box.
Looks.
Nope.
Oh.
Thankfully, I'll take that after the shooting phase. So I can go up to 11. I'm just going to end up over here. And he's going to try and charge this aircraft with this little skimmer here.
Snake eyes.
No. Going to end up... I'm going to pivot here.
Yeah, you can pivot so maybe you can get back to the objective.
No, I measured. It's a little over 12.
If you yeah, I was
Even
gonna say,
if I go like that, I can't... My
Ooh,
3-inch
it
consolidate
looks
would
so
not get me
close.
within range of the objective. That's okay.
double check because you did bump this. You might actually be a little bit closer than you think. Oh, further.
Yeah, yeah, to this end of there.
There we go.
There we go. Yep, so not possible. That's okay. I mean, worst comes to worst. I'm going to adjust his charge if you don't mind, since he rolled.
Do whatever you
pretty
like.
well. He's going to end up pivoting and being more like so.
So then he can get onto it.
Yes. If I can kill them, I can get within 3.
Yep. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, yeah. If I kill you, I can consolidate with 3 and get on there.
That works.
All right. You have enough CT to interrupt, so I'm going to start with the guy that might just die if I don't. I'm going to punch you, and I'm going to be punching down with strikes, because these are 8 damage each.
I will spend 2 CP on fight on death.
Yep. Guaranteed fight on death, yes? Okay.
Yeah. Honor the chapter. I panicked there for a second. I'm
There
like,
you Hitting on 2s.
I'll hit.
Strength 20.
On 2s.
Reroll a wound roll. 5 wounds. -3. 4-ups.
I fail 3.
Okay.
He's dead 3 times.
Yes. Fight on death.
Yeah, it wasn't honor the chapter, by the way.
Oh.
It's only in death does duty end.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
Honor the chapter is the charge one, right? Lance. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So you do have rerolls.
I'll hit with a lethal.
Yeah.
Strength 14 plus 1 to wound, so 2.
Oh, shoot.
What's
You
up?
have -1 to hit. Too late.
That'll be 6 AP 4s.
Yep.
4 damage each.
So 24. I'm just going to roll my 24 feel of pains.
Yeah.
Let me just roll 12 here.
Oh,
For
I should have
fun.
used the big dice. I was wanting to do it.
So I die. Do I explode for fun? I explode! How much does the tank take? 6 mortal wounds.
Okay, so he's down to 6.
And then the infiltrators behind the screen.
Yep.
5 mortal wounds.
I gotta
5
do.
ups.
We'll do 6, and then we'll do our 5 up, or 6 up feeling pains.
Yep.
I feel them all. Feels like 2.5.
Yep.
Ugh.
I'll take that. And then Gilliman has the chance of not coming back.
Yeah. So we do that end of phase.
Yep. So let's just do this one next. I'm just going to strike. I would roll for fun because I want to see
Oh.
reroll a hit roll with lay low. Get an extra sustain for 5. Wounding
Oh
on
my
2s. Reroll a wound. These dice. 4 wounds at AP3.
Oh, AP3s.
Yes, you got 4 6-ups.
Let's go. 6 is no.
No. Roll that one for my sick. Okay, there you go. So you took 27 damage. Yeah. And then this errant here is going to sweep into them. Got 8 attacks hitting on 3.
1 second. I don't know.
8 attacks into those 3 jump pack boys from the errant. These are hitting on 3s at strength 10. So 3s and 3s.
What's the sweep profile like?
10 minus 2, 3.
Okay, I mean, that works too. You just want to punch things.
Well, they all hit.
Oh, Jesus.
Wounding on 3s.
Where'd that roll earlier?
They all wound. Okay. Make 8. You can make 8 5-ups.
Oh, they're only AP2s.
Yeah, they're only AP2.
All right. They tried.
They tried.
A little
They're
bit.
gone. And I will touch my objective. Touchy. I'm just going to go 3 inches straight forward. Over to here. Get me just within 3 of the objective there. Okay. It's unfortunate he failed that charge. That is what it is.
Now, the roll to rule them all.
I
Yeah.
discard both of them for CP because I'm not getting it. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You get back up?
Back up to 6 wounds.
Yep.
Whew. Alrighty.
Get ready for this clapback.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. This was going to be a quick game, not a long game.
So, I guess I should probably. So I will score 10 on primary.
Yep.
I got Storm.
That's unfortunate. I hold that objective.
I got Bring It Down.
That's good.
I will spend. So I'm up to 3. I'll down to 2. I'll get rid of Storm
Okay. Draw a new one.
and Assassinate. Crap.
Oh, that's really good.
It's just him though, right?
No, they're all characters.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Well, this can be a fast game.
Yeah.
Bring it
It
down.
down.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now
I
this
think
is
one's,
like give me a demonstration of not fucking it up.
Yes. If you don't know, this game is probably sealed.
yeah,
both
it's
one.
pretty much a lock here,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
If I had killed the Lancer and Gilliman and not whiffed there, would have been very different. However, no.
I'm gonna activate the Assault Doctrine for my army.
Best charge.
Yeah. So first things first, I'm just gonna scoot. Gilliman will advance.
He's going.
He has. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. So you're within 12. I'm just gonna make it unfailable.
Now, this would have been a fun game for the...
Overwatch.
No, not for this. 4 Dominus Knights.
Oh.
Because the Harpoon is anti-vehicle, anti-monster 4 out.
Oh.
Damage.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I only once have one hit me, and you're just like, oh, okay.
It's gone.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Yep.
Blade Guard will advance.
Yep. They go to 10. You want them just straight towards the knight?
Yes, please.
I will help you beat me up. Where's Lieutenant? 'Cause he's important.
Hey,
Yes,
Danny,
it's-
do you play different if he takes fixed, bring it down, assassinate?
Pardon me?
If he takes fixed and he goes bring it down, assassinate.
For this list,
Yeah.
I kind of just, I guess, sit back. On Ritual, it's kind of harder, but probably. Admittedly, I'm not really taking this list very seriously because it's lacking a lot of issues.
This is hopefully you can bully someone off the board quick,
Yes.
not score and play.
I mean, you could, in theory, do that with this detachment or this list. Probably not with this selection of knights, though. I wouldn't bother with Canis in this. I would take 2 Sarasas and Trapos because they move 12. And then I think you could take it would have to be 2 Gallants and an Errant, which is a weird list, but you can do that. But I'm not too huge on that.
And my last movement is just going to be popping this scout.
You don't get to do that to me, he said.
Yeah, it's like, how dare
On
you?
on cat
How dare
patrol.
you? Let's get this shooting going.
Yep.
Start here. Everything into Big Knight 1.
Yep.
Big guns. Bow oath a moment. Bow
Oh.
hit.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not rotating.
2 AP4s.
2 AP4s. 5 ups. Pass one, fail one.
8
now-
damage.
You've
And now
been
that he
very
doesn't
consistent with
rotate,
those.
he will
I'll
hit
take
all the
6.
4s.
These tanks killed Angron back-to-back turns.
I could see that. They're very good for you.
Yeah. I'm not going to bother with the spell shots. I'm just going to go on tank number 2.
Maybe the +1 to wound for oath should only be on non-monster vehicle.
Yeah. On 2s.
I failed both. There we go.
I'll reroll one of those. That's 8 plus 5. That's 13 damage.
I feel 11 of that. I'm at 4.
I
Kill
am
him with the
not going to shoot
Brutalis.
it anymore because I want to charge it.
Yep. Yep, that's fair.
So, moving on to charge phase.
Yep.
Brutalis is going to charge.
Yep.
Moves to 6, so he's just going to hop the wall.
Can you do that and get in base car? Yeah, you can. You're good.
Okay. And then, so his built-in tank shock.
Yep.
We'll do... I don't know. Is it D3? It might be D3. Sorry.
That's okay. You don't use Brutalis too often, so.
Well, it never works.
What on a 2?
On a 2, it's D3 mortals.
Yep, called it.
One
One
mortal.
mortal. I feel it. 10 a 3.
I'll spend a CP and tank shock.
Okay. Your toughness 10 or 11? 10. 10. 10 dice. Looking for 5s. 2. 2. Feel a pain. Feel 1. Down to 2.
Wait, Blade Guard will charge. Because no matter what, they're getting caught up into that deadly demise space.
Yep.
Do you have an auto explode?
Nope, I wish.
Okay.
Fucking
Gilliman will go
great.
into the second night. And we'll do it.
I do have a auto fight on death, though.
Like you. I guess we'll start off with the 6 swings from the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to get interesting. I see what Danny might do here.
These are strength 12 plus 1 to wound, so on 3, twin linked.
AP?
AP 2.
5 ups. Well, I passed 2 of them, but that's still going to be at least, what, 12
3
damage?
damage.
3 damage, so 12. I do die.
So I did this so I could say that it actually killed something in combat.
Does not explode.
Now, what is he going to spend his 2 CP on?
You have 2 CP?
I do have 2 CP.
Oh, okay. Do you want to interrupt?
That's kind of funny. I think I might. I
Yep.
think I will.
Yeah, I saw it as soon as he said Dreadnought first. I was like, interesting.
I honestly, because I only thought he had 1 CP. So
Oh.
in retrospect, I will spend all my CP and fight on death.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Still works.
Yeah.
4 swings hitting on 3s. Reroll, hit roll, play low. Wounding on 2s. Reroll a wound, play low. 4 wounds. Make 4 4-ups.
I
You
fail.
definitely die.
Yeah.
You fight on death. This
Uh,
one you're still hitting normally, but
yep.
you do get your rerolls.
And you definitely lay low the Tyrant.
All
Yes.
hits, 2 lethals.
2 lethals, and then 2.
Now I do have
6 AP4s.
6 AP4s, so that'll be how much damage each? 4?
4.
So 24 damage. I have 24 Feel of Pains. So let's roll 12 and 12. Looking for 6s. It's 4 6s.
He's going to live.
So I take 8, and then I take 11. So I take 19. I'm at 3.
Yeah, I bungled that one pretty good, eh?
That's okay. I accept your mercy of not
Yeah.
absolutely murdering me.
Yeah, the only difference is he might have killed the Brutalis.
Yes.
I mean, at that point, you
Oh,
probably...
yeah, true. It would have been that. So if you had fought there first, I survive.
Yeah.
Interrupt here, punch the brute. Yeah, it would have been worse in that case for you then. All right.
Given how the dice rolled, yes.
That was on my time by accident. Oh, well. It's not going to matter too much for the time here. So it's your turn. You did kill 1 big knight?
1 big knight, and I assassinated 1 big knight.
Yeah, so you're going to get a total of 11 points. 5 on assassinate, 6 to bring it down.
I mean, potentially I could have...
That could have been twice that amount. It could have been 22 points.
Yeah.
That would have locked the game down.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to draw my secondaries.
You owe me a battle shock before you score primary.
Hold off. So first of all, I draw my secondaries. Is area denial behind enemy lines. I will be at 4 CP because I'm honored now because I have slain your warlord. And I'm going to be spending some CP on a couple fun things here. So let me just double check to
I
make
think you
sure.
get one of them is auto pass on that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It
I was about to say.
100% is.
So now at least you get 5 primary.
Yep. 3
And then
CP
he'll
so
spend and get rid of behind enemy lines.
2 CP. I'm going to shoulder the burden. So I'm going to get +1 to a whole bunch of stats. 1 CP, then a 1. Auto pass battle shock.
And
So
now
down
we're
to
drawing behind enemy lines.
And then I think I will spend a CP to discard and redraw behind enemy lines.
Oh, hey, here we go.
Containment. Nope.
It's about the same. Oh,
Yep.
Well, technically, you could go over here and make
Nope.
No. No. Not at all.
So I'm at a CP.
This guy's at 3.
Yeah.
Do you give him -1?
Hey, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Wouldn't matter. You had reroll hits.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Well, if this errant stands still,
Yeah, he is. That's my bad.
that's okay.
He just dies. So.
Yeah. I had like 3 wounds.
Yeah.
I'd die regardless. So I could pop out 10, shoot, and then charge. You could Overwatch.
I will overwatch.
You will Overwatch. You're gonna do that regardless.
Yeah, I have to.
Probably the Lancer. You do have rerolls. It's kind of gambly. I do have +1 armor save.
I'd probably do it with the Brutalis.
Ooh, you're thinking with the Brutalis.
Because its weapons are twin linked,
That's fair.
rather than just getting one reroll.
That's fair. Ring on 4s. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna start moving the errant. Would you like to Overwatch?
Yes.
Okay. I do get 5 for primary this turn for once.
Yep. All right,
So-
Meltas.
Rerolls.
Come on, 6s. No.
Nope. Stubber.
6 shots. Watch this be the one. Oh, the moment.
1 hit.
Yeah.
We're looking for a 5. No. Reroll.
No.
Okay. Continue moving. I'm gonna move 7 to the side. Gee, I'm just gonna move it. And then 3 back. Excuse me as I just do it this way. Which is then 2 inches back. This actually maybe I have 11-inch move, not 10. Because I have
+1 stats.
+1 movement. 11-inch movement. Actually, I might just be better off going straight sideways.
Sliding around.
Just slide to the left.
A good old cha-cha.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Cha-cha.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like so. He's gonna end way the fuck over here. With his 3 little wounds. You can take that back for now. Thank you. Canis Rex. He's gonna have to do some work here as well. Probably move up, grab my
What round are we on?
You're
Bottom
on
of 3?
turn.
Bottom
yeah,
of
bottom.
3.
Yeah, bottom of 3. Bottom of 3, and Danny has 2 models left.
Yes. I mean, I started with 5, so you know,
I mean-
that's pretty fair. You're also not that amazing, but you know, I'll take where I can get. He's gonna move up 8 and then pivot. Be like so.
If he fits in the
Danny
building.
really needed his thermals to go off, and they
Yeah, I
didn't.
did. But I didn't. So it is what it is. Thanks.
Man, if you had Bring It Down right now, you'd have a wicked turn.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I don't.
Yeah.
But I'll roll with what I got. So he can see down this way, so you can see both of these. He can see both of those. At least I'll be able to kill a decent amount of stuff before I have just Canis Rex left.
Yeah.
Let's start blasting. What is the closest unit for me to shoot at there with the errant? That guy? All right. Let's remove him. I'm going to start with the thermal cannon into him. And let's put the Iron Storm, or the Stubber, into your Blade Guard, and the Iron Storm into your Blade Guard. Okay. First, thermal cannon, 2d3 shots. 4 shots, slightly better. These are hitting on 2s, even though I'm damaged, because I get +1 to hit from shoulder, and +1 to hit because you're closest eligible. 4 hits. 3s. Reroll a wound roll, play low. 2 wounds, AP4.
Right through.
Okay, you were taking 18 damage.
I think your minimum melted damage.
Do you explode? You don't.
Oh, I saw a 6 popping up there.
Yeah, minimum melted damage off 1 would have been good.
Yeah.
I'm most likely with an 18 over here. I am with an 18, so stubber shots, 6 of them. Not with closest eligible, 4 hits. These are strength 4, AP 1, so moving on 4s. I did use a wound reroll, I think?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. 1 wound, AP 1. You good. D6 plus 1 plus blast. That's 8 shots. 6, 8. I can see you. 3s. I did not use a hit reroll. These are strength 5s, 3s. That is 6 saves, no AP. 6 3-ups. You lose
Failed.
1.
How much damage?
1 damage.
Okay. He's down to... One guy's down to 2.
Yep. Let's do Canis Rex next. This guy needs to go. And I'll just leave you with your infantry. It's just fine by me. High intensity, multi-laser into the infantry. So let's do high intensity first. D6 shots. 4 shots. These are hitting on 2s into your Brutalis. That'll be 1 extra hit for 5 hits. These are strength 14, so winning on 3s. You use a wound reroll here, so just have a hit reroll left. You got 4 saves at -3 with cover, so 4 4-ups. Failed 2, so 4 damage. Does he explode? He does not. So I still have a hit reroll into the infantry. Reroll a hit roll. 2 extra hits. These are shank 6 into your blade guard, so winning on 3s. 5 wounds, no AP. 5 3-ups. Fail 2. That will kill 1 guy. Charges. Errant is going to charge into your tank. That's a 6. Should do it. Should do it. Yes, that gets me within 1 inch of your hull. Beepity boppity boop. Beepity boppity boop. So not in base contact. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to pile in. I'm going to move an inch and then pivot because I have to pay for that with pile in.
Yeah.
Move an inch and then pivot because why not? I'm going to have to go like that at best. Be within an inch. I'm going to just go up to there. I'm going to punch your tank. You have 12 wounds. Your toughness is 10.
Correct.
I'm currently hitting on 3s because I'm bracketed, but +1 to hits. If I do big hits, it will be winning on 2s, so I'm going to do big hits. 4 big hits, hitting on 3s. Reroll hit roll, lay low. Then winning on 2s. 4 wounds at -3.
6s. Oh.
16 damage.
Does he blow up? Come on.
No. Then I will...
Yeah, it does it.
They are...
Because you have to go in either into engagement,
True.
and if you can't do that, you can go on objective. So you have to go into
I'm
engagement.
okay with touching there.
Yeah.
You can punch me if you want to. If I explode, then it's funny.
It would be funny.
It would be very funny. I do have a 2-up armor save right now.
I played Darren yesterday, and the first 5 vehicles that died in the game all exploded. Oh, at the moment.
I was playing one game against Jesse for like a crusade, and I had a 1 wound, 2 up, fail it, 5 up. I take it down to 2. That'll be for my turn. I didn't even get air denial, so I'm going to discard both of these, so I'll have 2 CP in my turn. And it's your turn.
Okay, I will
Score 10.
score 10. I will activate Tactical Doctrine, fall back, shoot, and charge.
Yep.
But first I want to pull up my scouts.
Yes. There you go. Then what do you draw?
Okay,
Yeah, it's on your time.
Um,
The time doesn't really matter at this point. Secure no man's land, you have.
Establish locus.
You can do.
Yeah, and then
In my backfield.
yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Yep. So just give him 10 right now. 5 for secure and 5 for establish.
Yeah. I want to try something.
Yes.
I want to try to punch Rex.
Yes.
I
I
don't
don't want to try and punch Canis Rex.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll play a little bit. He's going to probably do some damage testing here. Because I've got 2 more turns to score, but I don't think I'm going to catch up.
Yeah.
Or do you want to just talk it up for stream and then you can do it off?
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk it out.
Yeah. Because in terms of like actually doing it, if you run to this list,
Yeah.
you punch that and you can literally just
Yeah.
sit here. Like these guys could advance back here.
So what I would do is try to zip them. So I would oath you here and then zip across, and then Calgar would just finish this off.
You could.
Because I would just throw a grenade here.
Yeah. I feel like at this point, though, with the way the game is going,
Yeah.
pushing for that would be not a good idea.
No, yeah. It was more of the, yeah, there's no real reason to do it.
It's literally a case of they could pop back here, create a 3rd objective for your 5th turn,
Yeah.
and then you just have them
That'd be
pop out,
the smart
shoot,
play.
and remove him,
Yeah.
and then you have
I would just throw a grenade and then shoot. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oath here, shoot, grenade here, leave
so
Rex.
roll the grenade.
Yeah.
3. I got 5 ups, and I would live on a 1. You do your shooting.
Calgar, I'll hit.
5
5.
twin links or twin linked.
Yeah. 1 AP1.
3 up. Passes that.
Mastercrafted bolter. Oh shit. Oath a moment. Uh-oh.
Are those? Oh, those. Oh, the heavy bolter.
Yeah, sustain 3.
Ooh. Sustain 3.
Yeah. It's gross.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. 5s. Yeah, yeah.
That'll be 6 AP1, but they're 3 damage each.
Well, I failed 3, so
You
I
both
do
die.
die. Do I explode for fun? I don't explode. So you get that.
Then they create an
The
objective.
objective.
And then
What were
draw your secondary? So I got
Did
yeah.
you even draw for
Yeah.
round 4?
Yeah, I got extend or establish and secure.
That's what it was. Yeah. You
And
can
then
both.
that would be my turn 5 draw.
You can get area denial, no
Yeah.
problem. I would
What did you get? You got to
So
see
this
what
is
they
round
are.
4.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be able to get that.
No.
I have fewer than 2, so that gets discarded, and I draw a new one.
Don't forget to say the name of the stratagem for people watching.
Bring it to he's
I'm not using
he's
strategy.
not stratagem. He's burning unused objectives he can't do.
I can try sabotage, and I guess you would want air denial there.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna get either. I'm gonna maybe get sabotage for 3.
Well, I mean, so if
What's the other
it-
one?
Overwhelming, and that's with his unit hiding behind this wall
Yeah,
and hiding behind
that's
that
his
wall.
turn 4 draw.
Yep.
5
and
on
then-
primary.
Yep.
Yeah. And then his turn 5 draw would be
Cleanse and storm.
storm. Yeah.
I mean,
Which would be this.
yeah.
So,
So I could get storm,
yep.
but that would be it, and I would get 5 for
Primary.
primary the last turn.
Wait, hold on.
Doesn't matter.
He's able to move
5. Storm for 5.
Hold it 2.
Oh yeah.
Hold
And
2
what
for
did you-
10.
And what did you get for your last 2, Kyle?
I had area denial, which I would get, and then behind enemy lines, which I would also get for 3. Yeah. And then then you finish off with 10 points and storm.
Yep. And I would have got 3 for sabotage.
There you go. 90 to 37.
Put 3 for sabotage.
Sabotage. Yep.
10 for primary round 5, and
10 for primary round. 5.
yes,
Okay.
because I hold this objective and that one.
Gotcha. All right. 45.90. Almost made it past the 50 mark.
I'll take that for a funny meme list.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things it's such a swingy list. Either it
very
works
swingy.
or it doesn't.
Yeah, and even then, it's very very prone to the swinginess.
Yeah.
It's kind of why I'm hoping with the Codex that Big Knights get some sort of love.
Well,
not.
I feel like you need a middle knight.
Yeah.
Mid-sized knight.
Well, my hope is that they treat the Questors as the middle-sized knight.
Yeah.
Because the Dominus and the Serasis are much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Serasis is physically taller, and the Dominus is almost twice the bulk.
Yeah.
So having the Questors be a middle or a medium class knight would be fitting. With the armors being light. I know there's the leaked instruction sheet that had different stats for them.
Well, I know that the toughness and wounds are shifting, right?
Yeah, that
Like toughness is going down, but you're getting more wounds.
yeah. So it was like 26 on a Questoris at T11.
Yeah.
So the hope was that with that it'd be more wounds, but it's easier to kill, so they drop the points. Like if a Questoris Knight was 300 points, I'd fucking it make it like a Rogaldorn for me.
Mhm.
I'll take that.
Thanks,
allowed in now.
thanks for the fun game.
No problem. Glad you had a blast.
I think it could have gone.
Did you end stream or?
Nope, not yet. I think it could have gone the other way if he popped off.
Yeah.
Yes. If I killed that, he died, and that died, things become a lot harder because I still have 4 big knights, and you now have less
Yeah.
tools to move.
I mean, rolling 8 damage on 5 of the 6
6 shots.
Like,
Boom, 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 and they all were going through.
yeah.
Danny, I run double thermal cannon and I get about the same result.
Yeah, I know.
It's either everything or nothing.
Yeah.
At least you hit on 2s if it's the closest target.
Yeah, that's why people don't take the Crusader anymore because it's usually hitting on 3s, which is horrendous. Especially for that model. It's supposed.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I know there's a bunch of big tournaments, so I really appreciate everyone that watched live. QR codes on the screen for the Discord. 300-ish people there. It's a pretty nice little community. I highly recommend it. And QR code if you want to become a member, $1.99 a month for the coffee club, $4.99 a month for the MTT supporter. It's just like giving a free super chat every month so that we support the channel here. Yeah, well, I mean, skew list versus a really well-tuned tournament list. And it's the Knights didn't go off when they needed to go off. Okay, guys, I'm going to play us out with our theme song, and we'll see you next week.
In the darkness of the battle, the stream comes alive. Mid-table tactics going strong, taking the dive, raising hammers high, smashing through the lines. War cries and cheers, feeling the adrenaline rise. Streaming the chaos, the legendary clash from the front lines, straight to your screen. The bash with every roll of the dice. The the dark.